Hello. I want to thank all of you for coming and hearing me today. I have brought with me a coupon binder. Many of you have known me for a while and know that I'm a couponer. And this is how I carry them around and how I organize them. I found a quote, or actually it's a statistic when I was doing my research on Time.com's website that had a video report. And it says, according to the coupon promotional service Inmar Incorporated, Americans used 27% more coupons last year than they did in 2008. I could not find a date on this video, so the information may have changed slightly, but it's clear that there are more couponers at this level than there used to be. What you may not know is that opponents to my hobby have labeled couponers as either thieves, hoarders, or addicts. And so it's really important to me that I use something I'm going to call coupon etiquette when I'm at the store to kind of evade all these labels that are being thrown out there. The information I'm sharing with you tonight I have found on websites drphil.com, time.com, and the website for Coupon Information Center, as well as my own experience. First, I want to tell you that couponers do not need to be thieves, but they are thrifty. They don't need to be hoarders, but they are gatherers. And couponers don't need to be addicts, but rather advocates for the needy in their community. First off, I wanted to tell you about being thrifty rather than a thief. I want you to imagine with me real fast, you're at the register and the assistant can't scan your coupon. She doesn't know why and asks for a manager to come over and help her. Instead of looking at the coupon, because it's a printable coupon, the manager insists that it could be fraud. She pulls you aside and takes all your coupons with you and scrutinizes them while all of the other customers are looking on. How would that make you feel? Well, I have experienced that before, and I was mortified. But that experience is more the exception to the rule when you use coupons rather than the actual thing that happens every time. Nevertheless, I do try to do my research when I'm reading my coupons, making sure that I'm getting exactly what needs to be gotten and that I understand the verbiage on the coupon. For example, these are some coupons that I printed online off of coupons.com. They allow you to print. After I printed these, I scanned them and I printed these. This is fraud. This is illegal. You can get arrested or fined if you do this. What needs to happen to these is this, because I am not a thief. The next thing that I want to point out is manufacturers do have information on all of their coupons, and this is some verbiage that you might find on a coupon. It says limit of 4 light coupons per household per day. Not being a thief, I'm not going to have my husband go behind me and purchase 4 more, using 4 more coupons. And I'm not going to go down the street to the next store and buy another 4, because both of those things would be taking away from the manufacturer and from the stores, and that is not something that I want to do as a responsible couponer using coupon etiquette. So you've seen that couponers don't need to be thieves, though they are thrifty. Now, also, I want to talk about how they are not hoarders, but gatherers. The limitations on these coupons that I've shown you are done by the manufacturer, and they make it almost impossible for a true couponer to hoard. You can only buy 4 at a time. You can only buy 4 a day. Not only that, but stores on their website, like Target.com, has a limit of just 4 coupons per transaction per day. So if you use etiquette and you're following the manufacturer's request as well as the store's request, it's almost impossible to be a hoarder. What you're truly doing is gathering things for your own stock that you believe that you will use, or your friends that you could share with. A Time Report representative on that video I was talking about said that a representative from the Coupon Information Center, an organization that investigates coupon fraud, says that as long as the terms and conditions that are on the coupon are being met, manufacturers don't really mind how you use those coupons. So within limits that are set out by manufacturers and stores, you're not a hoarder. It also helps you from becoming an addict, which is the next point that I want to pick up here. There was some list on Dr. Phil's website of 10 key points if you are an addict. And one of them in his words are, frequently engaging in behavior when expected to fulfill occupational, academic, domestic, or social obligations. So I want to use that definition when it comes to couponing. One of the main ones here is a social obligation. If you're so entranced with getting the next deal that you're becoming a shelf clearer and removing all the items off the shelf, then you're not really being socially responsible. A shelf clearer is just a few shoppers. What that means is a few shoppers going in with coupons and finding a sale and buying everything on the shelf so that nobody else can get any. And I believe that it's responsible to avoid that behavior whenever necessary. You might be the person who grabs the last thing on the shelf, but it's not because you're buying 20, it's because there's just not very many there left. And so I think it's important to follow those types of etiquette. Next thing is, a lot of people say they don't have time to coupon, but then there's people that all they do is coupon. They're using all their time to do it, and that is not responsible either. And I think that people who coupon need to set limits for themselves, how many coupons they have on hand or they cut per week, and then keeping in line with the manufacturer's requests and the store's requests on how many coupons you're using at a time. Those are the kinds of things that keep you from becoming addicted. So I've shown you how couponers do not need to be thieves, but they're thrifty. They do not need to be hoarders, just gatherers. And they do not need to be thieves, or, my goodness, the last one was addictive, but advocates for their community and sharing and being cautious of the other people in the store also. So I think the lesson here is that there is no room in couponing for thieves and hoarders and addicts, but really just for shoppers who are savvy and honest and concerned about their community. Thank you.